say Donald Trump is protecting the world economy. Donald Trump is making sure those routes can be safe so that the exporters can export their gases and oil for free. So they are saying they can't help him, or they won't bring their aircraft carrier, they won't bring their military to protect the route. Now Donald Trump can decide not to do anything about it, not to call for any help, not to call on NATO to come and support. They don't want anybody in this fight. Do you know who lose if Donald Trump starts, or if Donald Trump decides to do that? Do you know who lose? Yes, it is we, the Africans, who lose. Because let me tell you, the US, their oil reserve, they can use it more than 500 years because they are prepared. They can use it more than 500 years. We African, let me say Ghana, how many days can we use our reserves? Even, let me say Ghana, we cannot use our reserve even for 1 week. We will enter into crisis. And we decide not to import oil. We decide not to import anything. We will go through a lot. Now, so those countries who are saying they won't come and support, Donald Trump to protect the strait, they won't even bring their military. Now, let me tell you, they have their reserves because they know that definitely one day something like this will come. They have their prophecies. They have people who can tell them the future. So they know definitely. They know that one day, the strait will be protected by a certain country. The strait will be prevented. The exporters to export their oil and gas by a certain country, and it has happened. But because of that, they prepared toward it. So the Germany, they say they want. France, they say they want, and those countries, though they are all advanced. Russia, China, they are all advanced. They have their reserve that can serve them more than 50 years. So they say they won't go. And some of the Africans, countries, or some of the Africans, we are happy. So we think Donald Trump is now trapped. Yes, so Iran has trapped Donald Trump. Iran has put pressure on America. No, let me tell you, the pressure is on us. The pressure is on us. You know, the reason Iran is doing what they are doing is, the countries around the Iran has given, let me say, America has influence. Yes, America has influence. Iraq, Kuwait, yes, Qatar, those countries, America has influenced there. Saudi Arabia and others, America has influenced. So they have allowed Americans to build, to establish their military base. That's the reason when they started the fight, they ran bombed, or they ran destroyed all the bases in this country. So when the exporters, export their oil, it goes to China, India, Japan, South Korea, Europe, and United States. Let me tell you, so we just look at where the oil and gas go. China, India, Japan, South Korea, Europe, and United States. And these countries, they are all advanced. They have their reserves. They are all advanced, and they have what? Their reserves. They can decide, as I already said, they can decide, no, don't worry, we won't do anything about it. The oil, the exporters should wait. They shouldn't export anything, or they shouldn't, send their oil to anywhere. They have to keep their oil, and those in advanced countries, we also have reserve, we also keep our oil, and see who will suffer. It will be the Africans country who will suffer. So let's come together and pray for Donald Trump, or let's send a signal, or let's beg the Iran to open the strait for us. If they don't do that, if we don't support them to do that, and we think we are doing Donald Trump, let me tell you, America is not easy. America is not what we smell. America is not what we have seen. America is beyond that. As I already said, American can use their oil reserve more than 50 years without importing a gallon of oil or a gallon of petrol from anywhere. So let's go and support US. Let's go and support Donald Trump. We shouldn't say he's the one who has gotten his fight, so he should fight alone. No, let's move. Now I think the Russia is now supporting the Iran, and then China too. I think they are also supporting Iran. South Korea, no, North Korea, they are also supporting Iran. Even the top country that we know that they will come together and support America and support Donald Trump to protect the Strait. They are now they are all now against the US. Now Russia have sent 6 submarines to protect the territory of Iran, because if they don't take care, America will control that area. And then Iran also saying that now if they will allow the ship to pass, then we should trade with Chinese yuan. They want American dollar to be small. They want American dollar to be irrelevant in the system. So if they will allow the ship to pass, then those exporters should trade with Chinese yuan. I think that one, I support that one, yes, because you have been using American dollar always. American dollar has gone up, which is not good. So for that one, I support. But for them to know that what they are doing would affect the whole world, we need to tell them. I don't think they know. We need to tell them. And if they love Africa, then they should open the Strait of Hormuz. If they love Africa, then they should stop what you're doing and let the tankers, more than 500 tankers, pass there a day. More than 500 oil tankers pass there a day. And you can calculate a year how many tankers, light tankers pass there a day. So if they love Africa, they should open for the tankers to pass, so that we who don't have have access to small of it, so that we can benefit. Please, Iran, we beg you, let the tankers pass. Here's Trenders TV. Let's pray for Iran. Let's pray for USA. Let's pray for Israel, so that they can win this battle together. Let them come together, and then they should come to the negotiation table and then decide, so that the peace can reign. Thank you. Bye-bye.